So you wrote your book, you got a dope ass book cover, your book is on point, and you just ready to promote and you ready to market. In this video, I'm going to tell you how I use this strategy on my book launch party and doing a book release party in order to market and promote my book, how I was able to offer value to the people who attended, and also how I made money from that book launch party. And I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know step by step in order to launch your first successful book release party. So the number one thing in this process, and the most important thing in this process, I'm going to tell you guys that without a doubt, before you do anything, is the date that you select for this party. So the date is going to be very, very important, because you don't want to pick a date that is a national holiday, is a date where there's the high level of traveling that's going on. Because and just to share just an example, when I did my first book release party in Lessons Learned, I actually picked the day after Black Friday, that Thanksgiving weekend. And my thought process by picking that date was, and if I pick that date, people are out of school, people out of work, and people will be able to attend. And it was actually the opposite. A lot of people travel. I had a lot of people that wasn't able to attend my book launch party because they were traveling and meeting with family. So the date is the number one most important thing. So once you pick the date, the next most important thing is the venue type. Now, you could do a bookstore. You could do your release party at your house. You could do it at a lounge, a club. You could rent out event space. What I did was I actually picked a lounge close enough in my area, and it was actually very, very dope, very, very good. Check out my book release party. I'll put the link in the description in this video. But what I want to do is I'm going to give you kind of a budget of what I did and what I charge, the platforms that I used to charge, and how I was able to pay my expenses but also make money off of it. So I put together a budget. So I met with this lounge. And they said, yes, we would, you could host it from 4 to 8, right? So I said to myself, okay, how much do I want to charge? And I charged $40 for my book release party, right? And I said, in order for me to cover expenses, how many paying people that I would need to attend the party to cover my expenses and also make money from it? So with $40 for my book release party, right? That included a book. That included hors d'oeuvres. That included open bar, beer and wine only for 3 hours. So 3 out of the 4 hours. Champagne toast too. So I had champagne, I had an open bar, I had hors d'oeuvres, and the books, right? So that's what everybody basically got for the $40. So my expenses was, for the party, I had a DJ at $250. I had a photographer and a videographer at $250 also too. That was the person that took all the photos and then took different video clips and then made my promotional marketing video for it, right? The books in itself cost me about $200 to print. The open bar actually only ended up costing me about $180, right? When I had the final bill from them. The backdrop, my supplies, my pop-ups, all of that cost about $200. The food and the cake, the hors d'oeuvres, cost me about $125, and the champagne cost me about $100. So I had a lot of glasses. I had bought a bottle, 2 bottles of champagne. Nice, that's actually good quality for $100. So all in all, I spent about, my expenses were $1,305 for this party, which maybe as an aspirant and a new entrepreneur, you don't have that money up front to promote. So what I did was, I said, okay, if I got 75 people to pay me $40 for the party, that would add up to about $3,000, right? And then I will minus the $1,305, the $1,300 from the $3,000, and I'll cover my expenses and also make a little bit of money from the party, right? So I actually, said, okay, the minimum goal for me was 75 people. So, as I'm engaging with people, as I'm talking to people, and I'm putting it out there. So in order for me to cover these expenses up front, what I did was I sold tickets on Eventbrite. Now, here's the thing. Here's what you want to do. You want to go to eventbrite.com and you want to create an account and create a party, right? And you want to put your flyer, you want to create your flyer, put all the details up. And you want to send everyone on your social media platform, your YouTube channel, you want to send them the link to buy tickets on that Eventbrite. And on Eventbrite, you could set it up where every 2 weeks, whatever ticket sales you have, they would pay you. They would send it to your account. So what I did was, as I was promoting and people were paying through Eventbrite, after 2 weeks they sent me whatever money that from the people that purchased tickets. I would take that money out and set it aside. I'll say, okay, $250. This is my DJ money. This is my money for the videographer. Okay, I need to order books. So once I got the payout, that's when I ordered the books from. So what I did was I pre-sold those tickets. And majority of the people that came to my party, I had a few people who paid a day of. I had a few people that just showed up and, you know, paid me cash and whatever the day of, which was good, which is phenomenal. But I would say 85% of my sales and people who paid beforehand. So I already had the money up front to monitor and track my expenses, while at the same time, you know, kind of look at how much I was actually turning a profit from the ticket sales itself. So this was the strategy I used. So I actually had 89 people pay total of the $40, which I made $3,560 from the book release party. So when you minus the $1,305 that I spent, I had a profit of $2,255. So that was the strategy that I implemented and used in order to do my book release party, cover my expenses, because I said to myself, how can people give value? People are paying $40, and I said, if I can offer things like an open bar, an experience, and give my readers an experience, they'll be more acceptable to purchase my other products, you know, follow my other platforms, and anything else that I do, like I'm having an online course or merchandise or subscribing to my YouTube channel and any other products that I have, they'll be more inclined to support and purchase the product. So I wanted to create that experience. The other thing that I would add in this whole process is that, you know, during my book release party, you know, during your book release party, you definitely want to speak. You definitely want to do about 5 to 10 minutes talking about your book, giving your audience and the readers, you know, some key highlights from your book, and also thanking them for their support. I'll show you, you know, some B-roll and some videos of me speaking at my book release party, talking. You want to engage. You want to take pictures with your readers. You want to definitely have conversations. But one of the most other important things you want to do is you want to collect their contact information, their email address, their phone number, so you can start building your email marketing list and engage them for future products. The other most important component to this was, after my book release party, I worked with my videographer to create a book promotion video for the book release party. So people who missed it, people who couldn't attend, I actually showed them, you know, a video of it and used that for my marketing piece to promote my book, which was done very, very professional. And you want to invest. If you're going to invest money, you want to invest in good quality videography and promotion, so that people can see that, you know, your book is quality, and, you know, you're putting a lot of marketing behind that by doing that video. So that was really, really key, and I think that was one of the most important things to do that. So I know I gave you kind of a strategy in this video of how I launched my book release party, how I made money, and all the strategies that you should implement and employ in order for you to have a successful launch. But I will tell you, in order to do that, you need a 6 month timeline. So you need to write out month 1, month 2. So in month 1, what you really want to be focusing on, pre-planning and your research. Month 2, you want to focus on writing and creating your content, right? Month 3 is you want to format and do all the conversions. Month 4, you want to build your online presence. Number 5, you want to do the pre-launch marketing for your book release. And then month 6 is actually, you know, leading up to the days, you know, of your book launch party. So what I created for you today for watching this video is I created for you a new free ebook, a step-by-step blueprint guide for you to follow, the 6 month strategy, and also all the things that I did, the budgeting, everything that I did for this book launch party. It's called Party Like an Author, a comprehensive guide to planning your book release. So click the link to the description below, get that free ebook where everything we kind of talked about is the high level points that we discussed in this video will be in that free ebook. Let's get fit, let's gain wealth, let's improve our lifestyle.